My face looks great, especially for winter. I've been sticking to my skincare routine, and of course I get a pimple here and there, but it's nothing horrendous. However, my body, specifically my back acne and my butt acne, which I'm not going to show you, have been insane. My shoulders, even my chest has been full of sebaceous filaments, and it's so weird to know from like a scientific / acne perspective kind of what's going on, but then to also process it as a human. Let me tell you, I haven't been doing my skincare routine on my back. I really haven't been doing it on my chest every day. I just got done with finals, it's winter, it's the holidays right now. I haven't been totally sticking to it on my chest and my back. It's only been my face, and it's showing. Also during the holidays, I eat a lot more sweets than I should. I don't eat as healthy, and that definitely plays a role in my skin. One of the most offensive things people have ever told me is that you'll grow out of your acne. If that's the case, I should have grown out of all of it by now. Yes, I say that I have cleared my skin, and I consider myself to have clear skin even when I get breakouts under the chin like these, or on my forehead like this one. And the reason why is because compared to what my face used to be like, this to me, even with a couple blemishes, is clear skin. I have personally found it so hurtful when people would tell me, oh, it's just acne, you'll grow out of it. Or when they still tell that to me to this day. My Opa died 5 years ago, and he had open comedones, acne on his face. He carried that with him and on his face for his entire life. And looking at that, knowing it's a part of my family history and my genetic history, I shake my head at these people who kind of think that it's just a phase. And when I do get breakouts like this on my back, or when I get that cystic pimple under my jawline, it's really just disheartening. It almost devalidates the experience that I have, and you know, it's almost like, oh, just quiet, it doesn't really matter, you're okay, when there are days that really I'm not. And I don't know how my grandpa did it. God, when I think about it, he didn't really seem to care about his acne. I don't know if it's because he was a guy and it just didn't impact him as much, or, I mean, let's be honest, he'd seen a lot of shit in his life. Acne was probably the least of his concerns. He had to escape World War II by learning 7 languages, climbing up a tree with a shovel, and sitting there with no food and water while people killed each other underneath him just so that he could escape to Argentina. He probably didn't care about acne, and I never really heard him talk about it, either about himself or to me. But when I look back at those pictures, or when I think back to his wonderful face, I'm just like, Opa had acne. And if I weren't taking care of my skin, would I just be clear like everyone says I would be? And the answer is probably no. And what's happening on my back is like proof of that. I've been keeping up with my skincare routine. I've filmed it, I've shared it with you. This is what I'm using on my skin, and for my face, it's treating me quite well. The only thing is that for my chest and for my back, total transparency, I have not been sticking to it. I have not been doing my skincare routine on my back, and half the time I haven't been using it on my chest either. And when you look, my chest has sebaceous filaments, I have inflammatory pimples. And when you look at my back, there are legit cystic pimples. These are large, these are deep, and these are painful. And then there's open comedones, little blackheads spursed out in between them. And my face, this is like the best it's been probably all year. But my back, this is like the worst it's been in 2 years. I also have this horrible habit of reaching over my shoulder and like stress picking at this area right here. Don't do this, okay? Don't do it. And the reason that I think that is because I just got done with a semi-stressful time in school, and then during the holidays I don't eat the best. I eat a lot more processed food and a lot more sugar. My body is one that reacts vehemently to what I eat. And that might not be the same for everyone, but for me it is. And seeing as my skincare routine has kept my face under check and I've only gotten, you know, a couple pimples here on the side, the rest of my body is just not having it. It's like, it's freaking out. It's like, oh hell no. Cassandra, if you don't eat right, if you don't sleep well, take care of your stress, your mental health, your body, and do your skincare routine, your skin's not gonna wanna be your friend. And I've also come to the point where I start to accept that. I embrace acne positivity in a way that I haven't before. Growing up, there were no role models with acne. There was no one in the media, there wasn't your favorite actress who had a pimple, there was nobody who embodied it. When you saw someone with acne, it's because they were the before photo in some acne commercial. And that made me feel like crap. Growing up and still holding that inner child within me, but like processing it as an adult, I want to do what I can to help other people see acne representation in the media, online, and everywhere else, and realize that this is just biology. It doesn't define you. It's your skin, and it's wonderful. I have created a private Acne Warriors Facebook group, and I don't talk about it because it's not public to everyone. You have to apply to join, and once you're in, like, there are rules and regulations. There is an acne positivity subreddit that I created and that I moderate, so conversations can be had there. But I still feel that even with these small little things, it's the media that needs to change. And it's also dichotomous because I sit here and I feel some type of way about my acne, but I want to be positive and embrace it. Yet if I have the chance to use my skincare routine and to clear my skin, would I take that chance? Obviously I would, and I do. And that's very, very strange for me. Especially, like, I get these little pimples here, so have I cleared my skin? You be the judge. Some people would say no. Beth would say, oh no, you still have pimples on your neck. Yeah, I do, but compared to what this used to be, having the routines that I have now, having the education that I have now, taking the steps that I do nowadays, it's made an impact for me. But that doesn't mean that I don't have slip-ups, both on my back as well as in the way that I process acne mentally. And for those who wonder, I'm going to say it again, I have never taken Accutane. I have never had acne surgery. I cleared my skin on my own. I have tried prescription products in the past and I documented those journeys. I actually have them all in playlists, which you can see. But for me, it was like a group of pentafactors. There were like 5 different things that I did and combined that overall helped my skin. And when I slip up, such as eating vegan cookies during the holidays and being stressed because of school and not doing my skincare routine on my back or on my chest, yeah, my skin is not happy with it. The skincare routine that I am using on my face is going to get switched pretty soon. But you can click right here to see what I'm using right now. And as mentioned, acne positivity resources, as well as my acne journey, my food diary, and my acne diary will all be listed in playlists below, just so that if I don't do another update for 6 months because my life is crazy, you can keep track of my skincare and you can keep track of my acne in case that is of interest or consolence to you. If you learned something from this video, be sure to that like button and make sure that you whoosh that subscribe button if you haven't already. Always remember to be beautiful, both inside and out. And remember that I love you, beautiful butterflies. Cannot wait to see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.